Call the meeting of the Whatcom County Fire District 5 to order at 16:03 today. And I would like to ask if there's anyone who wants to make a public comment. Chris? Ray?
No, just here to experience what these are about.
Okay, all right. So if no one wishes to speak, we'll just go ahead with our meeting. I need to have approval for the minutes of April the 8th, please. One of you?
Make a motion that we accept the meeting notes of the 8th.
I second.
Okay, the meeting notes have been approved as submitted. Financial manager's report.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. We have May warrants that total $14,762.69, and the total for payroll is $18,105.83, and that includes Chief Carlton's salary of $5,278.50, and Chief Schild's pay of $3,083.33. And there was one event for each of the commissioners and the secretary. The total payout for volunteers, warrants included, is $10,747. And I believe that April financial statements have been handed out for your review. So barring any questions, I am requesting a motion to approve the warrants and payroll for May as presented.
Are there any questions about the report? Hearing none, may I have a motion that we accept them?
I move that the payment for the warrants and
Payroll.
payroll as stated be approved.
Second that meeting.
So it has been moved and seconded that we make a payment for the warrants of $14,762.69 and the payroll of $18,865.83. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Carried. Okay, next, Patty?
Yes, and then the other thing I have on my agenda here is a budget update. As of April 30th, we have 70.81% remaining in the budget for 2020, compared to 72.62% at the same time last year.
Are there any questions about the expenditures? No, any questions for Patty?
No.
Okay. Do you have a budget, anything else that you need to discuss with us, Patty?
I do not, other than just a side note for you, I'll be contacting you in the next week or so just to go over the annual report for the annual the auditor's website that I need to file by the end of the month. So I'll contact you regarding that.
Great, and we can do all that over the phone.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, yeah, good. All right, anytime.
Okay,
We'll look forward to that.
me too, thank you.
Thank you for your many, many, many hours of work.
Oh, where's my pleasure?
We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. John, any correspondence?
We had one card from Jennifer Bernhardt, thanking us for all the stuff that we did for her and Jeff before his passing. And that's all the communication that I received at this time.
Okay, and you're going to do the chief's report?
I am. So,
Okay.
points of interest. The new website should be up and running soon. The COVID testing is going on very well. We've done the last 3 weekends, and it will be again this weekend, I believe. The new EMTs are waiting to take their national registry test but all the testing stations are closed because of COVID. Nothing to report on any of the apparatus. The roster consists of 42 members, 24 which are Canadian, 10 which are Point Roberts, and 8 which are county. And of that, we have 5 paramedics, 8 EMTs, which 5 of those are advanced EMTs, 3 ambassadors, and 34 firefighters. Total volunteer hours for April were 2,426. If everybody was getting paid, volunteer payroll would be $13,230. Chief Carlton had 165.5 hours. I had 123 hours last month for a total of 288.5. We had 28 calls last month, 9 EMS. We did 4 airlift, 5 no transports, 4 cares, and 7 public service. We had 8 fire classifications. We had 2 permitted burns, 2 legal burns, and 2 false alarms. And that is the end of the chief's report.
How many tests have we done of the virus?
From what, if I might be off by a little bit, but I believe we're like 246, I believe, at this time.
That's pretty close. That's what I was gonna say, 245.
As of last Saturday.
Yeah. And we'll be doing it again this,
I think it's Saturday.
yeah, this Saturday. Yeah, okay. Any questions about the chief's report? Okay, thank you. Unfinished business, anything to bring up? Nothing? How about new business?
We're slowly
Yes.
moving forward on the trailer. We've had a couple of meetings with Commissioner Newman, and I'm just going to sit down with you, Commissioner Lester, just to verify some of the other things that need to go in there before we start the actual assembling of everything.
And you're doing all the work on
We are doing all the work in-house, yes.
it. That's wonderful. Yeah, I think that will be very good. Do you want to speak to that at all, Ray?
You're still muted.
I'm muted?
He's muted. No, Ray is muted.
I beg your pardon, yes, we've, Chief Shields and I have, along with Chief Carlton, have outlined, I think, a very reasonable approach to make the trailer rapid to deploy and set up, both for communications and CERT operations, and I believe that we have a real good plan, and I congratulate Chief Shields for taking leadership there.
Thank you. And thank you.
How close are getting the aerial up?
Pardon me? Pardon me?
How close are we getting the aerial up?
The aerial, it's not actually going to be on the trailer itself. It's going to be set up after the trailer is deployed. So it's not actually going to be mounted on the outside of the trailer itself.
Oh. Okay. I thought we were going to have a stationary antenna station.
There is, it will be mounted, when it's deployed, it will be set up on the tongue of the trailer, but it will not be there constantly. It'll be a pivot hinge assembly that we're putting on the tongue.
Okay.
Anything else? This may be the shortest meeting we've ever had. I can't imagine that we don't want to discuss something.
Well, I'm sorry we couldn't make it more interesting. We have some visitors, we have some guests here, and if this really becomes too short and boring, we're going to lose our attendees here in the future.
If that's true.
May I ask, are we still at 0 positive cases with all those tests done in Point Roberts?
Yes, we are.
That
Chief,
was
want to answer that?
We are still the safest state in the country.
Thank you.
We can't divulge the results of testing.
Well, no, Chief had said earlier that we can't divulge the identity of any positive cases, but he wanted to keep the community informed when he started seeing positive cases.
So far,
Yay!
Now, we're having we used to have the report about the cross-border stuff on Fridays. That's going to be Thursday instead now.
no. Yes, well, just this week, the chief is
Yeah, the
down
chief.
south.
Yeah, the chief is working today and Friday, so the cross-border stuff will be tomorrow.
At 2 o'clock.
At 2 o'clock.
Actually, this is Chris. I did have a question if I can ask.
Sure.
Chris, can I get your name for the record, please?
Yes, Chris Taylor.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Which, would it be the fire department I would speak with or Circle of Care? We would like to do a $200 donation for another family pizza Friday drive-through. And I know one event was already handled before. I'm just not sure whom I would contact about trying to facilitate that.
That's a very good question. Chief Shields, do you have an answer for that?
The last pizza drive-through was for,
Dollars for Scholar.
that was for Dollars for Scholars, and that was sponsored by Domino's Pizza, so I'm not sure exactly who to contact or how.
Well, if you want to duplicate that effort, then you can contact Fern Peltier. She's one of the executives of the Dollars for Scholars. But if the question from Ms. Taylor is she wants to choose another recipient of the donation, then she could basically, in my impression, organize it herself,
Yeah.
purchase the pizzas, be on site, collect the money, and make the donation to whatever charitable organization of her choice.
Okay, yeah, let me-
If it's going to be something like the Volunteer Firefighters Association, you'd likely get a lot of volunteers from that particular organization. Same with Dollars for Scholars, if that was your recipient organization, they would probably help you send out volunteers.
Okay, let me discuss it with my husband some more.
Great.
And, I at least know where to start. I appreciate your help, thank you.
You're very welcome.
And thank you to all of you for your service.
You're very welcome.
Definitely.
Can I go back really quickly to the cross-border stuff? I'm not familiar with that. What is that that's on Friday or that's happening tomorrow?
That consists of, there is actually a cross-border task force for Whatcom County that consists of the Canadian border, the US border, Department of Emergency Management, a coalition from the Canadian Fire Service, and a gentleman who is an immigration attorney, I believe, and then there's some people who do economics studies from University of Washington and stuff like that. So there's a bunch of subcommittees in that too. So all that information, they kind of figure out what's going on, and they, as far as if the borders, how long the borders are going to be closed, if they're going to open the borders, if they've changed the restrictions, if they've made them more restrictive or less restrictive.
Okay. I would like to ask a question about the training of our volunteers.
Yep.
Has COVID caused that to be more complicated? Are you able to?
We've been doing our last 4 practices have been virtual like this. So we've been doing the only thing that we're going to have to do, and it will be a short group, is when we go to do the EMTs and the advanced EMTs have to do their practicals. We're going to have to get together, just socially distancing, but to do our practicals. But basically, we're doing all of our training virtually right now until it's
Is that
determined.
working fairly well?
Yeah, it is. So,
Good. Bless you.
yeah. So until we can get back together as a group, we're doing it by Zoom.
Good. very good. Okay, are there any other questions?
I do have a quick question. Are there any readouts after the border crossing meetings?
Not that I'm aware
I was just hoping for updates.
of. Well, I'm sure that any one of the people would be glad to update you. Ray, maybe you want to do that?
Sure, I'd be happy to, Michelle, I'll give you a call after the meeting and, give you a summary.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ray.
Sure.
That be satisfactory for you?
Yes, that's great.
Okay, very good.
Things that are noteworthy often end up in the, all-point bulletin or the online version of the, e-point form.
I think Chief Carlson has been putting a pretty good summary on
Yes.
each week, so, and it appears in about 4 different places, so people should be able to get a hold of that. Who did we just lose?
We just gained one person.
Hello?
Rihanna, sign on.
That's okay, somebody just signed up.
Oh,
I see Rihanna's name in a square up here.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I didn't leave.
Oh, okay, but it looks like maybe, did Chris Taylor leave?
No, Chris is still there.
that's what happened.
No,
Okay.
I'm still here.
Chris is still there, we gained one
Oh,
person.
yeah. There's a blank box.
Anything else that anyone would like to ask about or speak about?
Could I ask, do we have any idea how much longer the testing is going to take place here in Point Roberts?
I don't think there's an answer for that. I think it depends on the availability of the testing equipment, and so far we haven't apparently had a problem getting what we needed, but that could have, that source could dry up tomorrow. So. Okay, Rayanna, do you want to say anything?
No, I was just curious about what was going on.
Well, here you are, you're the tenant at the end. Well, welcome. If there's no other comment or business to attend to, I would like to entertain an adjournment of the meeting at 16:22.
I move the meeting, be adjourned.
I second that motion.
Okay, this meeting has ended. Thank you all for attending.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.